Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Crafty Betty and I am Cece. I know it's so good to see me because it's so good to see you guys. And with that being said, if you guys do not recognize me or my voice, that means you're not subscribed to the channel. You need to subscribe. You heard what she said, go ahead and subscribe. Also, you clicked on this video for a reason, so I'm already gonna let you know y'all gonna like it. So you want to just go ahead and like it. Also, leave some comments in the comments below because I love talking to you guys. Everyone who do comment, thank you so much. I do love talking to you guys and responding back. If I don't respond sometimes to me because I don't really know what to say back, but just know I saw your comment. Also, YouTube has this thing where if you hit the notification button, it'll let you guys know once I make the video. So go ahead and hit that notification button. So I am trying to get this video posted by Thanksgiving. And if it is Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. But if it ain't Thanksgiving, at least I said happy Thanksgiving. Better be thankful this year. Happy Thanksgiving. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. But yeah, so in today's video, I am going to be DIYing these street style Outcast ripped jean style pants. Seen these pants literally everywhere. I have seen them on Instagram. I have seen them on Twitter. Excuse me, X. I've seen them on X. I've seen them on Thread. I've seen them on Pinterest. Like, they are in my brain. Plus, this is a crafting channel, y'all. I can't just keep doing clothing hauls every day. I need to do something crafty. Obviously, it's not called Crafty Betty for nothing. About time. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you. I just want to see how I made these cute DIY distressed purple Outcast ripped up street style, whatever long wish Shein name you want to give it. Then keep watching. Okay, so starting off with the things that you are going to need: scissors, of course. You're also going to need tweezers for picking and ripping. Also, you're going to need needle and thread, or if you have a sewing machine, that works too. Next, you're going to need fabric of any color and also t-shirts, of course, and you're going to need jeans. So with these pairs, I decided to go with these two. This one was skinny, cute, and I low-key really love the way it made my butt look. But with the other pair of jeans, it was really just giving me the look that I needed. It was that street baggy look, so I ended up going with these. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this jean process. All right, y'all, so first thing first, I'm gonna be taking my t-shirt and cutting out my two characters, or my two people, which is gonna be Andre 3000 and Big B. So it was either this t-shirt or my other t-shirt that has Snoop Dogg on it. And no, I love Snoop Dogg, but I love me some Outcast. So after I went ahead and cut both of them out, of course I'm going to be cutting out the Outcast logo itself because I'm actually going to be putting that on my butt. So with that being said, I actually got this idea from Pinterest, so I will put the picture up if I can find the picture. I'm pretty sure I have it, but yeah, so you guys can get the idea where I actually got my inspiration for these pants from. But after I went ahead and cut that out, I'm just going to go ahead and grab my jeans because now I need to decide on where I want to put them. So obviously I'm going to be putting it right here where this brown spot is because I was going to paint these pants, but I got lazy and decided not to do that. So I went ahead and put them on the jeans, and I took a regular digger pen and just traced them. And I decided on the other leg where I want to put Big P at and just did the exact same thing. After that, I took my heavy duty scissors, and note, I cut 1 inch into my tracing because again, you want these to kind of look like they're popping out of your jeans. So if you cut the circle too big, it's not going to look right. Then you're gonna have to like pull the jeans in to try to make it look right, and nobody wants that. So after that, I went ahead and took the picture, and as you guys can see, I'm fitting it to make sure it looks right. And whatever I did on that one, I'm just gonna be doing the exact same thing on the other side and the other leg. Again, this is actually like the easiest part. After that, I took my little dude tweezers and I just went hand ripping the outside of the circle up. After I got done doing that, I just went ahead and started picking out the little like really long ones that just didn't like being there. So I just went by hand and just started slowly just picking those things out. Next, I'm going to be taking my scissors and I'm just cutting just a few slits in my pocket. I'm actually going to be taking some fabric from the t-shirt and putting it underneath these slits, so kind of making it look like this like kind of patchwork distress look. And the way I do that is cut all of these little slits out, and after I cut the slits, I'm going to be taking my tweezers and pretty much just like ripping them up on each side. Now it's up to you how distressed you want them to be. Me personally, I want them to be distressed, but I don't want them to be like ripped up distressed. Like you can pick it a little bit too much to the point where it actually like rips in half, and for me I had to be very, very careful doing that because I am a little heavy-handed. So I just had to make sure I picked it out very carefully so I can have like stringy, like distressed pocket look. And like I said before, I am going to be taking a piece of the t-shirt, pretty much like just a square little piece. I wanted to make sure that it's big enough to like align with the pocket because I will be sewing this down and I will be doing it in my sewing machine. So I want to make sure that I try to get it as close to the pocket as I can because I don't want to actually lose my pocket. So like I'm saying is you can sew it down and then you end up losing just a little bit of your pocket space if you don't decide to hand sew it, or if you have a sewer that can fit in your pocket and sew, but I personally don't. So I ended up having to just make sure I sewed along the pocket line, and after I did that it came out very, very well and I still had my pocket. So I did want to show you guys this part. I was going to put like Andre 3000 and like Hey Ya and like some of his song names on here, but I didn't like it, so I ended up just like scrapping it at the end. Once I put it in the washing machine, I used a glue where it just like washed off completely because I wasn't set on the idea, and I'm glad I didn't choose to keep that on there because I just didn't like it. But now I'm going to be actually hand sewing these two pictures into my pants because I just did not feel like they were my sewing machine. They were just way too big. So for the back part of the Outcast, me put it on my butt, I still wanted that distress like coming out of your pocket look, so I actually ended up having to get a skirt that I had and just cut it out because I didn't want to cut a big huge hole in my butt. Like that was just not happening. So I ended up doing this. I traced it and just went ahead and cut it out, and at first I ended up cutting it the wrong freaking way, y'all. Like I was like, look at this, I look so freaking stupid. Like look at my disappointment. You can tell by my hands I was so disappointed. Look at that. Yeah, stupid. But I ended up fixing it and just recutting it, and after I recut it I put it on the back, and I actually ended up hand sewing this too because again my sewing machine is an older sewing machine and I just do not have the space to do it, and I will be getting me a new sewing machine very, very quickly because honey, if I got more projects I can't be doing that. I also had an idea of like putting bleach on it and maybe say bleach in the words, but that didn't end up happening, so I scrapped that idea too. And after that I was just okay, well maybe like let me draw it on there and maybe I'll like that, and it was like no, I didn't like that either. So all of these little things I added on there ended up being washed off in a wash machine, and I was so happy that I only used temporary stuff because if I would have let that on there and it washed in the wash machine and it didn't come off, I was going to be pissed. But at this point I was tired. Like I was so tired. Like look at me, I'm tired. But after I put in the wash machine I was completely all done, so I'm gonna show you guys the results. Okay y'all, so that's gonna be the end of today's video. I am filming in the bathroom. I know y'all questioning me on why you filming in the bathroom, but with that being said I forgot to record an outro, so I'm about to do a quick outro for you guys. I was editing and everything and I was just like, where's my outro? It's my outro, and I was just like, I ain't getting recorded. So new hairstyle, all the good stuff. But yeah, these are the pants. As you guys can see, they're all distressed and cute and all that good stuff. I have worn them already. I actually wore them for Thanksgiving and I actually got a lot of compliments on them. I love these freaking pants. So far my favorite DIY I have did. But yeah, I will put like some pictures, so bam of the whole entire outfit. I actually did a video with it too, in this short hair and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched it to the end, let me know any other like DIY things that you guys would like me to make. Like if you have some outfits that's like name brand and want me to kind of like dip it or make my own and show you guys how to make it, because trust me, I already know that there's a bunch of expensive things and y'all look like it's like I can make them myself. And if you can't think about how to make it, let me know in the comments below and I can make it. So I can show y'all how to make it so y'all can make it. But anyway, like I said before, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also hit that notification button to let you guys know once I make new videos. But with that being said, stay baddies, stay crafty, stay beautiful. Bye y'all.